couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now, here is Davis. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. On the wing, MP. Davis kicks to MP. It's good from long range.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Ayton with it. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Here's Paul. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. And Phoenix has possession. It's a three-point game.
From DeAndre Ayton.
And here is MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And there's a whistle. That goes on McKell.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ball against MP. The kick out to LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Quick on the shot. Love watching LeBron go right up with that jumper.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Frank Vogel. And Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. And here's Booker after the three-pointer from MP. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Ayton. Ball right side. They need this, and that'll be 2 free throws coming.
Anthony Davis. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
His leadership, what he's done on and off the court. Not just with his team, but the whole league looks to him for guidance and really trusts his wisdom. That's high praise.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder against Covington. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
Oh, you think you're going to win? Yeah, right.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Mavericks.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Crowder. He averages about 5 points a game. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Westbrook. The drive by Booker, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Lakers ball.
And you know,
Stop losing the ball. Smart
at least
basketball.
early in his
Come
career,
on,
but
man.
now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
MP passes to Davis. Outside, Covington. And he drives in, and MP throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
No good from Booker.
those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points.
That's his second personal foul.
That's a foul?
Second team
Sorry,
foul.
I thought this was a contact sport. My bad.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, Cam Johnson.
Perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Phoenix. MP dishes to Westbrook, passes it to James. Pass to MP. Davis kicks to Westbrook. Just 3 to shoot. Kept alive. And Davis puts it in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And great.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
On defense, the Lakers. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Paul with the ball. Back to Ayton. Can they get it? And Ayton throws it down.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
The drive by MP. Phoenix grabs the miss. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Johnson, good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the dunk by MP.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And they double up MP. James dishes to MP. Takes it out to Covington. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. Davis, the pass to MP. From downtown. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 14. Booker outside. Ayton against Davis. Ayton dishes to Booker. Paul looking around, driving inside. And Davis sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Thomas checked in for Paul. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Tipped away. It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, MP. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 5 assists tonight. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
MP kicks to Westbrook. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Timeout.
Yeah, they built up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
MP. This is as good as it's gonna get for you.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Suns. Outside Thomas. The pass to Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And there's the pass to Shamet. Ayton a screen on James. 8 feet away.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Yeah, I love the mentality getting inside. I mean, they've been bottled up in there, but when you attack the paint, generally good things are going to happen for you.
And it's good, 2 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The offensive rebound, Ayton, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
The assist
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
It's rebounded by Leonard. Lakers leading by 22. The drive by MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 29 in the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Ayton, the pass to Thomas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Sinks the triple.
Myers Leonard.
Leonard's got 5 points so far.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Ayton up top. He dishes it to Thomas. Over MP. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Ayton.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
MP passes to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
James looking it over. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Thomas. This game he had 10 points. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
And MP throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here's Thomas. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson, and that one drops. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Thomas against MP. James outside. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And stolen by Ayton. Allen against Lee. Ayton sets the pick for Allen. Shoots from 12. Off the left rim and out. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Thomas. Davis dishes to MP. And they double up MP. Lee outside. Up again, Davis on the follow.
Anthony
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
And so it's Los Angeles rolling along with a 27.
Your Suns, 18. The Lakers, 45.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's Shumpert. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Evan Booker out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Bridges in at the small forward. Here's Poirier after the Suns pick up 2. Smith kicks to Westbrook. Driving the lane, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
That's good from Westbrook.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Thanks, Coach.
Don't get a big head, MP.
Here's Reeves. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. A nice shot by MP.
3-point.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He finished with 66 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Thomas, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And the Lakers with possession here. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. And the dunk by MP.
Assisted.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Suns trail by 17. And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak.
Number 1. That's his first personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your foul, Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Mikal Bridges.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now here's Allen. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. Outside Thomas. Allen against Lee. Crowder, a screen on Lee. 5 to shoot. Allen passes to Crowder. It's Thomas outside. No good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 17. It's good.
Number 1.
MP's got 42 in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Phoenix has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Now here's Davis. A 14-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
No problem for me
LeBron
with that
James.
call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. MP dishes to Lee. LeBron against Allen. And
LeBron
James
James
gets it to go on the assist by Lee.
Damian
And
Lee.
10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Suns trail by 21. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Now Shamet. No points in the game yet for him. No one covered.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but you know he can't do it by himself.
The drive by MP.
Phoenix foul.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for
That's his first personal foul.
a foul, ref? You need
At the line for the Lakers. Number 1.
Point
One
guard
shot.
who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now, here's MP. He has 45 points. James, the pass to MP. Lee outside. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Good work defensively by Crowder.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Shamet with it. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to Shamet. Back to Thomas. Here's Crowder. 3-pointer. LeBron grabs the miss. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Davis. Leonard on the wing. The tray. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
3-point field goal.
Davis has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the inside, Thomas. And the rejection by MP. James finds MP. Over in the corner, Lee. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Your Suns, 50. The Lakers, 77.
Guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles.
Russell Westbrook. That's his third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker.
Has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Here's MP. He has 45 points. High post, Davis. Ayton's there. Davis kicks to MP. And the three off target. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Crowder is screen on LeBron. Bridges with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Over in the corner, Paul. Clock at 4. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get there.
LeBron James. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your son.
Done that wherever he's played.
So he gets them both. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Ayton dishes to Crowder. That 3 off the mark. And Los Angeles guys shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. MP passes to LeBron. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Ayton. To the middle. Trying his luck from deep. Westbrook, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Out to the right wing. Ayton kicks to Paul. Driving in over Davis. And Davis sends it back. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Westbrook. Lakers working the ball around now. MP passes to Davis. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. The Suns squad struggling. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You know, it's amazing to me how Chris Paul does not sacrifice any accuracy when he shoots it off the dribble. He's a catch-and-shoot guy with some reliability, and off the dribble just as good.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Booker finds Ayton. Here he goes. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
Trying to get open is Davis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook.
But to blow the whistle, I mean,
taking 2 shots.
You got to play without fouling.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And here is Ayton. 12 points for him. Booker dishes to Ayton. Back to Booker. Pocket 6. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Here's LeBron. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. LeBron's got 7 points in the game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Covington against Crowder. Kicks it to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Ayton a screen on Covington. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Yep, that one goes. 14 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Outside Covington. The pass to Westbrook. Over Booker. Westbrook, no good.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Davis. 8 points for him. MP finds Westbrook. Ron right side. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Open and close and nails it. He's got 9.
James clearly one of the best offensive talents of all time in the NBA. A special scorer with what seems to be a limitless arsenal.
Here's Crowder. 5 points in the game. And Covington sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Aaron Johnson's checked in for Phoenix. Mon Shumpert has come in for Paul. The Lakers also making some changes. Gill is checked in for Robert Covington. And Smith subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
MP kicks to Davis, to the paint. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Suns trail by 20. Here's Shumpert, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. Johnson in the corner. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And that one is good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Now here's Leonard. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's Gill. And a wide open look for MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Phoenix has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Booker the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker, knocked away. Shoots over Leonard. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires." and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And here is Los Angeles now. Phoenix able to drain the three. MP finds Leonard. Here's Gill. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to James. Gill's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And for the Suns, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Back to Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Johnson outside. Now here's Allen. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Ayton. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now, here's MP. Leonard, no luck. Booker outside. His first shot coming late. Shumpert, no good. Lakers leading by 22. MP outside. The dish to Leonard. Back to MP. Offline with his three. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Suns moving the ball around. Allen surveying the D. Back to Booker. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Booker after the made shot from MP. Inside, here's Allen. Lays it up off the glass. Allen's got his first bucket of the night.
Timeout called for the Lakers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
For Shumpert. And
coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Suns timeout.
You're a flash in the pan. What's the foul?
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Phoenix.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The forwards for them, Bridges and Johnson. Thomas is out there with Booker, and it's Crowder in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now Bridges, after Robert Covington missed from long range. Here's Thomas, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there, too.
MP finds Davis. Back to MP. On the wing lead. MP outside. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 59 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Down low, MP, and MP throws it down.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Now here's Thomas. Dishes it to Bridges. Back to Thomas. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, MP. He dishes it to Covington. The three from MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Davis with it. Now guarded by Booker. The three from MP. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 67 points for MP. The Suns have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And Thomas has it in the corners. And again, it's the Suns missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. And it's Crowder, top of the key. He kicks to Thomas. Over MP. That one's off, still out of sync.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
He takes it in. Again, what an avalanche.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Outside Crowder to the inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Now, here's MP. Over in the corner, Lee. MP against Thomas. MP dishes to Davis. He gets that one.
Anthony Davis.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Passes it to Thomas. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
MP with it, now guarded by Booker, and the foul called on MP.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Good defensive play to cut him
Lakers
off there and
substitution.
square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Lakers foul.
And the Lakers making a change here.
That's his third
Checked in.
foul.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society, but, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion, and you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Poirier passes to MP, and another three for the Lakers.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Booker against Westbrook.
Lakers foul. Vincent Poirier. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Suns. Tip. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Timeout call for the
Landry
Lakers.
Shamit's checked in for Bridges.
Substitution for
Shumpert in there
your
for
Suns.
Booker.
Landry Shamet. Iman Shumpert.
MP against Paul. MP passes to Poirier. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Shumpert passes to Paul. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, this is where Paul likes to work his magic. Very effective at making the right pass in the pick and roll.
Pass to Poirier. A shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
The drive by MP.
Number 1.
And MP throws it down.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Suns have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Paul against MP. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. The pass to Reeves. Here's Poirier. MP outside. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Poirier. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Ring shot on the way. Here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 22 points.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
MP kicks to Leonard. Reeves the pass to MP. Here's Poirier. He's covered by Ayton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Leonard takes a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Shamet the pass to Paul from 11 feet away.
Lakers foul. Number 1. That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Suns.
Featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD, so I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Now, here's MP. The kick out to LeBron. The 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Pass to Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. Paul with the steal.
That's the end of the game. A big thank you to all you fans who made it out tonight. Your support is what makes this possible. Please drive home safely.